Owner of a lonely heart. Ba-bum. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Justin, and today we're listening to Badman's song from Tears for Fears off of their album The Seeds of Love, which was released in 1989. I have the song, I got the artist, but I never have the year up. Sorry. You guys have been requesting this song for a long time, and it's been a while since we've listened to Tears for Fears on the channel, so I figured, you know what, might as well. Because just a few days ago I listened on my own at the office while I was working to Songs from the Big Chair, which is, you know, one of the best albums ever. And I was like, you know what, I should listen to some Tears for Fears on the channel. Anyways, I hope that you guys are having a fantastic day. Also, I saw on Twitter that they released, like, I guess this, like, giant box set, which looked really cool. And if I like had room, I'd be getting the box set. But, you know, let's not go overboard. You can join me on Twitter. You can join me in the comments down below. I hope you're having a wonderful, fantastic, beautiful, and amazing day. Like, seriously. This is Badman's Song by Tears for Fears. What in the name of God just happened? Okay. I have not broken a sweat listening to a song in such a long time. But God, did it feel so good. Did it feel so... What? What? I don't care what you believe in or what you don't believe in. But you gotta admit, Tears for Fears, they took you to church on this one, and you enjoyed it. I'm sweating. I'm hoping this shirt doesn't show it. Man, that was one of the best songs that I've heard on this channel thus far. Absolutely. Okay? That is one of the best songs that I've heard thus far on this channel. Oh, I'm so glad I listened to you guys. That's why it's like, you give me songs, sometimes I toss you a song. My God. I want to know what you guys think, please, before I start ranting, because I'm going to rant and I'm just going to praise upon praise upon praise this song. This was amazing, okay? Please let me know what you think of the song, first off, okay? Don't let my opinion influence you. Okay, now that you've typed that it was perfect, this song is just perfect in every single way. My God, the intensity, the build-ups, the way they bring it all back down just to a quiet whisper, and then they just explode right in your face. The drumming. Who's drumming on this? I must know this man's name. Manu Katché, I believe is his name. We've heard him before. Oh yeah, I think he actually played on the last track that we did on this album. Man, he showed his stuff on this one though. Man, the drumming was intense, powerful, just like into overdrive. I mean, drumming was insane. Mr. Orzabal, we're familiar with his voice. He hit new levels on this one. And then he sang with, was it Oleta Adams, I believe, singing with him on this song? She was just a vision of heaven, if I can use, you know, a few more analogies. Like, man, she was so soulful and so powerful. Like, man, every time she sang, really every time they both sang, but every time that she sang, she just like, she spoke to you, you know? The music spoke to you. Bass playing, guitar, instrumentation, the orchestration, strings. This song was something different. This was something different. Drumming is like off the charts even when it starts, right? Now, immediately, as soon as the song began, I'm hearing that drumming and I'm hearing that piano, I'm immediately thinking like gospel, right? Like, that's just how that sounds. And obviously the whole song really takes, you know, on a very gospel inspiration musically. Absolutely. So immediately after hearing that, I'm expecting that, but immediately after hearing that, I'm also very impressed just by just how it opens up with just sheer momentum. And then they just jam out into this. They explode. And then they bring it all back down. Soulful guitar just singing away in the back before Miss Aletta comes in, and now they have a duet kind of going on. Not a stereotypical duet, but more of a partnership, and more of just like partnering in harmonics and kind of balancing back and forth. And it's like the ball swings this way, the ball swings that way, sometimes the ball's in the middle. And what a combination do they bring to this song. Okay, neither one of them outsings the other. They both sound just like two titans of power. Manu, fill in that space. I love the gaps that are filled, all the spacing that's left that's quickly like averted and diverted into new sections and harmonies that just build up. I'm not trying to over exaggerate. I mean, you guys heard it. I mean, it's pretty good. Oletta is like one of the stars on this song, right? I mean, you gotta admit, like her vocals are just different, right? But like I mentioned before, Rolland is not going to be left behind. You know, they both are very strong singers, but I really like how Orzabal just like, he can bring the soft-spoken tones. He can speak and sing from his knees, or he can stand up and really push it and bring it. That bass work along with those choir-like harmonies, beautiful. I really like that bass work, okay? Listen to that. Like, that's good. The way that she just like the way that she just dives over the edge into that note, and then the organ just comes out of that. I like how they use that sound effect, that big rumbling sound, to kind of show like an eruption is about to happen in the music before guitar takes over. And this is once again a very beautiful and soulful guitar solo that we got here. I feel like this whole song is just magical. And then we get a little bit of return on these swing-like drums that are coming in. Come on, they bring that energy right back down to earth, right back down to us. Once again, the piano accompanying. And his entry back in, it's like a comet. A meteor, because comets, they're just stay in the atmosphere. But a meteor, that lands, that hits. Did you hear that? And I mentioned, I think, pretty much everyone, but the bass played by Pino Palladino. Like, there is nothing I can say. There's no words I can say. He is just jamming on this one. He is just hitting every note perfectly. Really, all of them are hitting every note perfectly. And then they bring it all together in this mountain of a climax. And like, all of my sweat has finally dried, so let it be known that I loved this song. This was a great recommendation, guys. The lyrics. Heard every word that was said that night when the light of the world put the world to rights. Well, here's to the boys back in 628, where an ear to the wall was a twist of fate. I will shine a blinding light through those hearts as black as night. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but at least the seeds of love will be sown. Okay, so he was eavesdropping, or he heard something that he wasn't supposed to hear, and he's like, you know what, I got hurt hearing how you talking about me behind my back, but instead of like bringing all the negative energy, we're going to stay positive, we're going to sow the seeds of love. In my head there is a mirror when I've been bad, I've been wrong. Food for the saints that are quick to judge me, hope for a bad man. This is a Badman song. So it's almost like in the second verse there, he says, you know, every once in a while he gets down on his knees and he prays. And even though like a breeze blows gently, there's still going to be people out there that are going to like try to hurt him, and he's going to, you know, suffer the ill effects of that. And so I guess that makes sense message-wise and with the actual tone of the song. How I said before, like, it's very gospel. It pretty much is. And then the chorus, when he's talking about there's a mirror in his head and when he's been bad, it's like he looks at himself and he kind of like, you know, maybe I should try and change this, maybe I should try and change that. So it's almost like he's just having like an inner dialogue with himself about maybe not jumping to conclusions, maybe not raging at the first, you know, bad thing they just heard maybe about him, and maybe trying to, like, I guess, change his ways? And they say faith can move mountains, fire can cleanse your soul, but mind over matter once you stop all your chatter. No. And they sing about self-examination. Look at yourself, see how you lie. Your hands start shaking and you don't know why. Look at yourself, see how you lie. etc., etc., etc. So, you know, you're not perfect, but accept your imperfections and try and make yourself better. I come away with that message a lot. Maybe that's just because that's like my own personal philosophy of always trying to make yourself better, and I just see that in the music and in the lyrics a lot. This was absolutely an out of this world song. Thank you guys so much for the recommendation on this one. You can join me on Twitter. You can join me in the comments down below. I hope that you're having a wonderful day. And I hope that this song made your day a little bit better, just as I know it has mine. Have a fantastic one, guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.